forgot. Hold on. I'm going to put that on too. What the heck? Why not?
Okay. Hello. Welcome in. If you're
Hi,
joining.
friends. I was going to put my tie on. I just forgot about it.
If you show up after, please let us know you were here. But we have an exciting day.
We do.
Excited. Very exciting. I'm going to share us out.
I'm going to go over there and share myself out too, because I can't, and I can see I don't know if I'll be able to get comments because I can't see anything up here.
Oh, do you have your phone with you? Yeah, you should be able to. So,
is it right on your page?
Yeah, it's on Vflex with Donna. The best way for me is to hit my face. You know, it has the red circle.
Yeah, because it brings up all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, just hit my face and this should bring up the live.
There, I see it. You think everybody can see okay?
Hopefully, I'm going to take myself off and just put you on screen. And let's try that now and see.
Hi, friends.
Let's see. I'm waiting for it to show up on my Facebook page. There we go. I see really good.
Okay, great. You can't see my face very much, but I don't care.
Yeah.
You don't need to see me.
When I do it's my desk.
Yeah, if you can see the desk, it's okay. So we are working on a cigar box today.
Ooh, I love cigar boxes.
I love these black ones because I don't have to paint them. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie about that.
So anyone just stopping in, let me just let them know. This is Angela with Midwest Angel Boutique.
Hello, friends. Hello.
We just need you guys to comment, share, subscribe, or follow both of us, and you'll be entered into a drawing for a $25 gift card today.
Yay!
Yay, I know.
We love that. We love the gift card.
I think there's a lot of events going on today.
There are a lot of events going on today.
Yeah.
Yep. So, well, that's okay. We're up against that. Maybe people can catch a replay. Plus, there's people having Christmases this weekend.
Yeah.
All the things. I'm going to try to get this label off because, you know, we got to do the things and get the labels off. It's all part of the process, right, guys?
Right.
Unfortunately. And the labels are my biggest stumbling block because they are a booger on these cigar boxes.
Oh, they're like almost impossible to get off.
I know. I'm like, what in the world do y'all use on there? Usually I will put WD-40 on them and loosen them up with that. Well, we're going to do our best. And I can use my handy dandy pokey tool. You guys, if you don't have a pokey tool, you got to have one because they're the best of the best.
Yeah.
They are great for loosening labels and all the things. Like this thing gets right underneath there just perfectly. So yeah, if you don't have one, make sure that you try to find one because they're awesome.
Yeah, I made a few. I love mine. I use it all the time.
I know, me too. Like I'm always reaching for my pokey tool, always. And I made this one.
Yeah,
I've made quite a few of them. They're fun.
Bronia's here. She says hello.
Bronia, hello, girl. I see you now.
Hopefully, we'll have more people joining us.
We're wrestling with a label on a cigar box. It's all part of the process, right? This is a broad leaf wrapper vintage series 1999 or 1990. I didn't know 1990 was vintage. Just saying. That's funny. I feel old when I say that, you know?
I know. It's like, what? That's vintage?
I don't know. I'm like,
How is that possible?
What am I then?
I know. I'm ancient.
If that's vintage, what am I? So we're just wrestling with this label. We're going to get her off. Usually I'll use WD-40 and loosen them up and get it off, but I did not have time to do that because I had a sale last night. I have been doing all the things. Oh my gosh. But we'll get it off as best we can. It's probably not going to show too much anyway, so I'm not totally worried about it. And then I'm not totally worried if I actually scratch the top, because who's going to see it? Nobody. So that's what we're doing. It's all part. Oh, and then I'm using this paper. Look how pretty. Isn't that beautiful? Love, love, love. It's going to be perfect. That was from the Queen of Hearts collection.
It's beautiful.
Rose Reverie 4. Right? Rose Reverie. I don't know. Do you still have that one?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I love that one. It's gorge. I think it's going to be beautiful on the black box. I do.
Oh, yeah, that is going to look nice.
That's why I love it. If I see these black boxes when I'm out, I snag them. Because I love the fact I don't have to do a whole lot except try to get the dang label up. And it's coming. She's coming. So thanks for tuning in, you guys. I'm Angela. This is Midwest Angel Boutique. Is my page. I'm from South Dakota, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We're getting a snow. I don't even know if they call it a snowstorm, but it's going to be not good. It's snowing like a banshee here right now. My daughter stopped and she's borrowing we have 2 trucks and she's borrowing one of the trucks because she has a car. She needs to get around, and then she has something. She has a Honda and she's like, I don't know. Whoops, I did push some of that wood off of there, but that's okay. She's like, it's going to be bad. I'm like, yeah, probably. 2-wheel drive or probably is not going to do it. Front wheel drive is not going to do it. Those kids, We're loosening. If you're jumping on, say hello, share us out. Get in the gift away, Donna said. Like there's a chance for a drawing. You guys are going to get in that for sure. I'm alone. If I don't get all of it off, I'm not going to lose sleep. I am chipping some of the points coming off. But that's okay. This one's really stuck. She is. It's bad. So sorry, you guys, but this is all part of the process. I always say it's not all glamour. It's work, right? And
that is work.
Huh?
That is work.
I know. Bad. We're getting it. I wish I had some WD-40 down here, but I do not. It's all upstairs. We're just scraping off what we can. Like I said, if I lose some of the nacre, who cares? I'm going to paint white behind this anyway, so I'm not really worried about it. Almost got her. I just vacuumed down here, and I'm going to create a huge mess again. Oh, we're going to bling this out, so I got to grab my bling, too, because, of course, we got to have the bling on the box, right? Absolutely. Usually, if you loosen it with the heat, it comes, it comes up really easy, but not this booger. She ain't going to do it. She is not going to do it. Woo. But there, that's a shot of reality right there. Come on. I should have prepped this first. I don't know if I put a little water on it, if that would help or not help. I don't know, but we can try. We can try. That might help. So I get my boxes from the local shops. There's some cigar shops that will put some out, and then you can just grab them for free. They usually don't charge us, so that's good. So whenever we go past there, I'm always grabbing a few, this, that, and the other thing. I don't think I did share myself out, but I will now. Boop. So I do have quite a stash going. Come on. I'll share myself out there. Oop. One more. Come on. There we go. Oh gosh, that helped tremendously. There.
Good morning. Dale is here. Just saying hi, Angela.
Dale always sprinkles. So good. I'll write your guys' names down too, if you're sprinkling us out. I do my own little happy mail thing at the end of the month, of course. We're wrestling with the cigar box here, Dale. We're trying to get the label off of there, and she is not having it. But we almost got it now with the water. That really helped. Oh, why didn't I think of that any sooner?
So I just want to say, if you guys are seeing the closed captions running across the bottom of your screen, all you have to do is tap your screen, and then the 3 little dots on the bottom, click those, and then you have a little thing that says turn captions on, turn captions off.
Oh,
So that helps if you see those to remove them.
right. Probably be able to see a little bit better too then if you do that.
Yeah.
Oh, we're almost there. Oh, yay, we're almost there.
Yeah. I can't control it. It has to be on your end.
On our end. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yes, this helped tremendously. Just got one little sticky spot. I don't know what they use for glue, but man, I sure would like to have that glue for crafting. Right? Man, your stuff would not come off at all. Like you would be totally good for forever. Let me grab a paper towel. Really good gift. I'm not doing too many more Christmas pieces. I might do a few boxes with some Santas on them, but I'm kind of just, because Christmas is only 20 days away or whatever. We are getting pretty darn close. So for as far as putting in my booth, because I have a flea market booth, probably not doing too many more. Because they probably wouldn't go. But the Santa boxes always people love those. Oh, we got it. Yay. Right. And I just thought, this is so pretty. People could give this as a gift, a jewelry box, trinket box, all the things.
Yeah, I love them. I think they're really nice to have.
Oh, yeah. I even store my markers in them. I store craft supplies in them. I mean, I've got stacks and stacks with all kinds of stuff. And I got my tie on, Donna. I had to put that on.
Oh, it's so cute. I cannot wait to get mine.
Yeah, it's
Look at
coming.
that.
It's coming.
Oh,
We did it a lot cheaper than $300, right?
their prices are crazy, aren't they?
Oof, duh. I couldn't even I wouldn't even buy a t-shirt. I don't think. I mean, I could, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I know. It's so bad.
Gosh, I just don't know how they can sell with all that. Prices are so high.
Yeah, I don't understand either. Like, who's buying it?
Oof, I know. I'm like, who are these people? I want to know. Should I use Elmer's glue or should I use decoupage medium? I have good luck with Elmer's glue. Just spreading it out like you would your decoupage stuff and just putting the paper on and ironing it down. I have great luck with that. I don't know about you guys, but
I've never tried it, but I would love to see you do it.
there's another crafter that does that and it works pretty darn well. I do wet my brush a little bit before I dip into it. If I can. Just a hair. Let's see if we can get in there. Oh, we probably can't get in there with that one. She's too fat. How's your puppy, Donna?
She's doing good.
Is she?
She's really old, but she's 15 right now. she'll be 16 in August.
Oh, yeah,
But,
they tend to go quite a while, you know. The
yeah.
those little chihuahuas are kind of, they tend to live a long time. Oh, Lego's upstairs right now, probably mad because I'm down here. He hates it when I'm down here. He does. He just hates it. I'm like, I'm sorry. He could come down here and sit. I have a heater. He could cuddle up down here, but he most of the time tends not to want to do that, especially if Grandpa's gone. He's got to sit and watch out the window and see if anybody's coming to see him. My daughter was here this morning. He was all excited about that. He loves her. His mama was here. Yes. Okay, I think we got it evenly covered, so I think we're good there. But yeah, there's another crafter that just claims, just use the Elmer's glue. It wet your brush a little bit, it's all good. Well, hello, Ray Duck. How are you? Thank you for sprinkling.
Hey, Amy, welcome in. Yeah, I just wanted to let Dale know that if you follow both of us and if you share us out, you've already made a comment, you'll get put into the wheel to win a 25 gift card at the end of this event, which will be around 2 o'clock Mountain Time.
2 o'clock. Okay. Who doesn't love that? But we go until what time though? What time are we done?
The event, so
Yeah.
I'm the last one.
Okay.
I'm at 2 o'clock, I believe. My time. Let me check. Jeez.
Are you Pacific?
I'm Mountain.
Oh. Well, then you're only an hour behind me. Right? You're an hour behind me.
Yes,
So
an hour.
It's 11. It's 11 something here.
Okay. So we're done at 3.
3. Okay.
Mountain Time, which would be 4 Central, 5 Eastern.
Got it.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I start my segment at 2 my time.
Okay. Perfect. Because I might go live again tonight. If I'm bored, I might do a little something later.
Yeah.
Or I might just take the night off. Oh, we've got another little sticker here. How nice. Oh, I didn't see that bugger. Dang. But this one should be. Yeah, there's just stickers. We'll deal with that later. I'm not worried about that one because it's just a clear one of those clear disclaimer ones. All right, let's put this on. This paper is so pretty. It's just so vintage Paris type looking. I just love it.
Yeah, it is very pretty paper.
I'm not, of course, going to be able to use all of it. I'm not going to get it all on here, but that's all right because I'm going to flick this heater off. I'll use it for something else. Like I'll use the edges for a card or maybe a journal. I'd save all my scraps. I'm like that. Do you guys do that?
Yes. Yes. I have a folder with a bunch of scraps in it. One of those big plastic ones that you get at Hobby Lobby,
Oh, sure. I have like a bunch of files and I just put them in the file or I put it in a gallon bag. And all right, that's going down nicely. And you know what? No bubbles. Going down real nice. So that's pretty cool.
And you just used Elmer glue?
I did. I wet the brush first. And I buy like the great big thingy. Wet the brush a little bit, dip it in there a few times, and then there's not one stinking bubble or wrinkle. Not yet. Not yet. I'll make sure that I'm getting all the edges on there. I want it nice and crisp on the edge. So we're doing a jewelry box, friends, or a trinket box, or whatever you want to do with it. Okay, so now, where's my parchment? I think I am going to just run the hot iron over it just a little bit. Just for extra good measure. I gotta grab my bling because when we're done getting this off, we're gonna bling it up, Yes. Nice. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Now I'll probably run the dryer over it a little bit. You can get as creative as you want to with these. I even have some like silk flowers that would be really pretty glued, or I have like these charms. That would be kind of pretty on there. A couple of those. It's from a necklace from Paparazzi. I have a full string of pearls that I think I could go all the way around the box. Fun stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I hope you guys are all doing well today, and happy Saturday. Well, thank
Jamie said
you.
it's a beautiful paper.
Yeah, it is pretty, isn't it? That is called Queen of Hearts Rose Reverie 4. Rose Reverie 4. Now we got to get this shaved off, right? Which is always, the paper's so nice and it's kind of thicker. It's always, like, oh gosh, I hope that comes off, but it will.
Yeah.
It will. I might have to work at it.
Roxanne is here. She says hello and she's sprinkled. Awesome, girl.
Hi, Roxanne. Thanks for coming on in and thank you for sprinkling. I'm going to write people's names down for my own happy mail. I'm sure Donna don't care if I do that.
Nope. You're fine.
So,
oh, there's Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Welcome in. Thank you for sprinkling.
So, let's see. Perfect. So I do a drawing at the end of the month. You just walked in the door, got home, turned us on. Yay! Hopefully your weather's good where you're at. It's not bad. You guys should see this. It is just like there's definitely a snow globe out there at the moment. You're an old Sodak. I was going to go to my flea market booth, but negative. I won't be going.
Yeah.
Probably won't be too much business today.
Oh. Hey, Nikki, this is Angela. Bronia is next.
Bronia's after me.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. So, let me remind you guys again, if you see the closed captions, double tap your screen, hit those 3 little dots, and hit turn closed captions off. That way you don't have them interrupting your view.
Yeah.
Let's see. Nikki says it's nippy out here. She's in South Carolina.
Oh, you are.
And Lori is here, and she says cold, brisk in North Carolina, but lovely.
Hi, Lori. That's good, girl, because it's probably better than where you're normally at, right, Lori? It's not nice here. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. She ugly out there. She ugly.
It's nice here. Well,
oh, I can only hope to be someday. I might. Yeah. We have my father.
Roxanne confirmed Facebook has not unfollowed anyone. Oh, Facebook is crazy with that.
Oh, they are. I always say double check because I found that was the case with me and a couple of creators. I'm like, oh, how did that happen? Because I know I was following them. Now, check this out. Oh. Look at this.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And I didn't have to paint behind it. I didn't have to paint. I see you got another label. Where was some fun removing labels? I mean, you could leave it. It says Robusto. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, right? But I do this warning one on the back. That's got to come off. Let's remove it. And then we're going to bling it up. And I have all these. I have an entire bag of vintage pearls. And I don't need all of them, that's for sure. But I've got a whole bag of them. They were from, I don't know, somebody brought it with a crafter and somehow I ended up with them, probably at a thrift store or whatever. New England, yeah.
Nikki says prayers for the Mayo Clinic trip.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm back. We went this week. Oh, my blade's slipping out of there. Thank you, though. We went this week and got that done. And I'm glad I went, even though there wasn't anything new or upcoming treatment wise. Why is that falling out of there? That's not cool. I guess that's the way it is. But at least I know that I'm diagnosed correctly because that was the biggest thing. Is I'm like, are these guys know what they're, is that legit? So that was good.
Yeah. Lori says she loves New England, but always comes back home. Oh, I know. No place like home. Nikki's always checks to see if she's still following. And then Jamie's asking you if that's the Mayo in Minnesota.
Yes. It's about 3 hours and 20 minutes from here. Now I am going to have to there's a residue sticky, so that will have to come off. I'll use Goo Gone on that. Now the inside of the box has this label, but I like this label. It says age 12 years. I feel like I'm going to leave that where it is. I think it's okay to leave that one. These, I'm not really upset about these either. I may remove them. I may not. Robusto. It's okay. Kind of goes with paper. Okay.
Yeah.
So now we're going to bling her up, right? She's so beautiful. I wonder if I should put a coat of Mod Podge on first before I do that. I kind of feel like yes. Like I might do that. Sometimes it can make your paper bubble. So if you do it, you want to like go quickly, get it on there and get done.
Oh, Jamie says she's sorry she missed you. She's like an hour away from the Mayo there.
Oh my gosh, you are?
You guys could have met up.
It was a quick trip. Appointment wasn't until 3:30 in the afternoon. We zoomed up that morning. We took off and then we came right home. And it was snowing and icy on the way home, so it wasn't fun. I didn't even get to do anything fun. I didn't go to any cool stores, nothing. Because we had somebody watching, when you got the dogs. Somebody watching our doggies while we were gone. Thin coat here. What we used to put the paper down, y'all, was just Elmer's glue. I just spread it out with a wet brush, and I have good success with that normally. So, okay. Yay. Doing a little thrifting. I didn't get to go to one thrift shop either. Place is beautiful. I mean, it really is beautiful, like the big buildings, all the things. It's just pretty there. Skyscrapers. So cool. There's like a big, I don't know if it's a church or what it is, but it is so pretty. I think I took a picture of it and posted it. You like to just,
if you come back, you'll have to make plans to meet up.
Yes. And that would be so fun. I would love that.
Yeah.
I'd love to get together.
I love that too.
I'd love to get together with y'all.
I know. We need to have like some kind of a meetup or something. So you guys, I just want to say for anyone who's here, several things. If you're seeing closed captions on your screen and it's blocking your view, tap your screen, the 3 little dots on the bottom, and it has a little thing that says to turn your captions off. So you might want to do that if it is interfering with your view. And
great.
We are giving away a $25 gift card at the end of this event. And what you need to do is follow all of the presenters today, which we will, go through. Our next up is Bronia. Right now we're with Angela and myself. Share us out. Comment that you've shared us, or you followed. I'm trying to think of my words here. And I'll get you in the wheel. And at the end of my segment, I'm the last one on. I'm going to choose a winner for the $25 gift card. Do that. Think about it. We would love for you to join our Vflex family.
Yeah.
Hey, Lisa. Lisa's here. Welcome in, Lisa. She is one of our presenters also. Jamie from Gray Ducks Crafts and Creations is one of our presenters.
Hello, you guys. We're working on a jewelry box or a trinket box, whatever. And we used the Madonna's paper, Queen of Hearts, Rose Reverie 4. And I'm telling you, this thing went down beautifully with the Elmer's glue. So if you guys have Elmer's glue, you don't have to use decoupage medium. It works great. And not one wrinkle in sight here. I mean, that's how good it, because Donna's papers are nice and thick and they're so good. Look how pretty. And it's just a black box, a cigar box that, you know, I picked up at the cigar shop. So, whoops, I just threw the cardboard all over. I mean, you can get these, at least in my area, they're free. So what a great gift you could make something like this. We had a couple of wood shims in there. It smells good too. So I'll save my scraps and use those for something else. Right now I gotta grab my bling. I'm so sorry I didn't have it over here. I was cleaning and I put it away yesterday, and you know how that goes. Everything you cleaned and put away. Oh, I need that now, right?
Jamie, what paper is that? You're trying to figure out. Do you have this one here or a different one?
Reverie.
Yeah, I know. It is so hard trying to come up with a project all the time.
It is. I struggle with that a lot because
Yeah.
I make stuff for my booth, but I'm always trying to, oh God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I don't want those. I can hold up the tag on the bottom so y'all can see what it says. Queen of Hearts, Rose Reverie 4. That's the tag down there. My bling box is falling apart. I made a cigar box for my bling and the lid came off. So I'm like, oh, it was just a icky, wood cardboard one. I really want to bling up some of these roses. I think they're beautiful, but I think a few pieces of bling on there probably would be okay.
Yeah, Roxanne says she has problems with that every day, trying to figure out what to do.
I know.
Oh, you have a steampunk Santa. Oh, those are so fun. I would say, well, depending on the size you have. I'm really into bottle art right now. So
Bottle? That what she said?
art, yeah, bottle art, like wine bottles or liquor bottles. I love doing them.
You do?
Know. Yeah.
I don't like getting the labels off of them dang things.
Yeah, they're like cigar boxes. Horrible.
Man, they are tough to get off. I have a whole huge stash of, as I do a lot of Highland Cow stuff, and I do a lot of whiskey bottles with Highland Cows on them. People love them.
Yeah.
You do.
Laura says, I love going to Memphis, Tennessee when visiting Graceland. I always frequent the cigar shops for vintage cigar boxes.
Ooh.
Super cool. Yeah.
Oh, those would be so fun. I guess I'll do some clear and then I'll do some black. Like some of these centers of the flowers need a little black. So we'll do a little bit of both. We'll do a little bit of both.
Lori says to Gray Ducks Crafts and Creations. Her name is Jamie. I love steampunk everything. Yes.
Oh, you do?
And Nikki says she would love some cigar boxes. Hint, hint. Well, Nikki, I do.
I have so many. It's crazy. I even have some in storage because when I see them, I grab them, And I'm like, because the next time you may not see them again. Who knows?
Yes. So yes, Lori, Jamie will be on today. She will be in our next segment. Right now we have Angela, then we have Bronia, and then I believe Lisa, then Jamie.
All right. And then you.
And then me, yes.
Awesome. Oh, get back over there.
Oh, Brenda's here. Hi, Brenda. Welcome in. Glad you could join us.
Hi, Brenda.
So, Brenda, I figured out how to get the closed captions off. If you have those on your phone, you hit your screen, and then those 3 little dots, you click on those, and it comes up, and you have like a list of stuff, and one of them is turn captions off.
Oh, shoot, my lighting here isn't the best because it's so dark out, and I just flipped that gem over. That's not what I wanted to do. She flipped on me. All right, you little stinker. Okay, there. Just using a little bling to go around the roses a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see.
Oh yeah, I can see those. Can you guys see those?
It really adds to it. It really does. So pretty.
Yeah.
Oops, I forgot one. All right, we got to get one more on there. Boop. And I'll just do that all around all the roses. You don't need it covered by any means, but just a little here and there on the edges. And then I forget where I put my dots. So pretty.
Hi, Shonda. Shonda is here from YouTube.
Oh,
Welcome,
nice.
Shonda. We're glad you could join us.
You sure can, girl. If you want to message me, just message my page. I have, like I said, anybody can. I have more than enough, and we can certainly ship them, find a box, whatever. Just message me if you guys want to. Let's see what I can help you with.
Nikki says, welcome, Shonda. Yes. Shonda says that's a pretty paper. It is pretty.
Isn't that
the Rose Revere 4?
Yeah, Rose Revere. What was I saying? Reverie? Rose Revere. My God, I have them all messed up. What am I doing?
Nikki saying thank you to both of you ladies. Shonda says, hey, Nikki. And then she's also addressing everybody. She says, hi, ladies.
Hello. And Dale.
We're all here. We're all here.
And Dale.
Yeah, and Dale.
So there's a few more on the box. Few more.
Oh, very pretty.
A little bling bling.
Elegant looking.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to get this. Somebody gave me this for Christmas. I would be happy. I don't know. Would you guys like? I'd be like, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I would.
Absolutely.
Love a gift like that.
Gonna get a few more on here. Guys, I'm getting hungry. It's gonna be my lunchtime. Gotta have some food. It's food time. I just mainly stay to the outside of the flowers, and then these other ones, I think we might add a little black to them because they've got black centers. I don't know, or should we stick with the clear? What do you guys think? Black and they're like little tiny cherry blossoms or something. I don't know, they're pretty.
I don't know.
They've got such dark centers. Oh, so pretty. It was even prettier in person. You guys can't see very well on there. I know it. Get over there. On the inside, I'll show you that. I'll probably end up putting some sort of paper in there or something on the bottom, or maybe I'll just paint it like silver or gold. Probably that. Paper's hard to get measured to get inside these boxes. Oh my gosh.
I never cut it. There was an easier way.
I never cut them right, and I'm always like, ah, that doesn't fit, and then that doesn't fit. Here, one more. Yeah, I know. I wish there was some. I thought you could put velvet or two if you wanted to. You could do that. A nice velvet lined. Oh, we got one more. I see you, you little stinker. There. Pretty, pretty. Oh, man. Love, 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 love. Oh, one more. Beautiful. And then I have some all black. I'll gather up some of those and just hit these over here. Okay, I think we're done with you. Too bad. I can't wait to see what everybody does. I just love everybody's creativity.
I know.
It's so fun. You can do the same, have the same paper and the same thing, and then you do totally different things. I think Bronia and I did a duo once, and we both used the same paper, and we did totally different things. It was so fun.
Yeah, I want to do an event like that where we all do the same paper.
Yeah, because everybody's different. Like you might see something differently from me. That's so cool. And we'll get the black tip over here. Any other? Yep, there's like one there and one on the spoke. There's like a wagon wheel on here. I don't know if it's like, there's just all kinds of words. I don't know what if it's French or what language it is. Who knows? What time are we at? I don't even know. Oh, 11:41. I got 20 minutes. Oh my goshes. Shoot. My bank is calling. Dang it. I'm going to have to call them back. Yeah, for sure. So hopefully they'll leave me a message. I might call them back as soon as I get off. We have some issues with the PayPal account, and I'm wondering if that might be what it is. Unfortunately. Ooh, that black is pretty. And they always don't call when you're not live, right?
I know.
Nope.
They call it
Just
the worst time.
same at the doctor's office. They never call you when you're not live. Whoops, that one didn't come up there. Come on. But also, my credit union, I have had issues. Some guy is using their number to call, and they're like, rarely, it's still ringing. Why is that still ringing? There's been all these charges, and we want to send you a new card. And I'm like, well, that's interesting because I don't ever use my debit card. I don't even think it's active. So he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, no, it's not active. So then my husband talked to him, and this guy did the same thing last year. Same thing, same dude. I could tell. So then he called again last Saturday. I think it was last Saturday, and tried it again. I called my credit union and told them about it. And they're like, oh, unfortunately, it's this time of year. And I'm like, well, you guys should be a little proactive, like warning your customers and all the things, I would think, you know. He ended up swearing at me.
What?
Yeah. I said, I think I'll call my credit union directly. Thank you. And yeah, he started swearing at me and then hung up. And I'm like, oh, dude.
Yeah, no, you don't want to do it. Did you report him?
I did. I told the credit union about it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. And they're like, all they said was, oh, unfortunately, it's just that time of year. And I'm like, what? No.
No, that's unacceptable.
No, you guys need to get your IT team on it. He's using the local phone number for the credit union because she said we will always call you on the 800 number, and we won't call you on that 367 number. Hardly, next to never. I said, okay, if it's a fraud thing, you know. I'm like, okay.
So we have Creative Guru here from YouTube, and she says hello to everyone.
Well, hello. Where did my glue go? I'm going to put some in the centers too, because I feel like it needs some. Whoops. Oh, wow. That started a hole. You guys, you get that glue, you know, like if you use your B6000, whatever, always gets that around the outside of the thing. Anybody have some tips or tricks on how to get that off? Like it just gets so gooped. And then you can't get your lid back on.
Yeah, I know.
Any tricks to that? I don't know how to get it off. It's so sticky.
Yeah, I don't
Here,
either.
you don't know either? I hate
Well,
that.
sometimes I put alcohol on a paper towel and try to clean it with that, but Yeah.
Does that work? You know, because like on your hot glue gun, you can take a dryer sheet and clean the end and it'll come right off. But that other stuff,
Yeah.
no. Oh, no. Okay, so here's the black. I got a web going on here with this hot glue for some reason. And this clear.
Ooh, so pretty.
Doesn't that look great with
Yeah,
the
very
black
pretty.
box? Love, love, love. Now, sometimes, oops, come on there.
Nikki says that she had the same thing happen after someone tried to put charges at Walmart in Ohio. They also charged 500 from SafeLight. A message came from PayPal also, and they reimbursed her.
Oh, really? How nice.
Yeah. And she said, what about Goobigon or an acetone?
Oh, okay. That might work. I never thought of that. Goo might work if you take it and just kind of keep rubbing it.
Yeah, she says it's gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. Now, if I see any spots where I may have wore down a little bit of that black, I might touch that up with a paint pen. You can, or you don't have to. You can leave it, but we got to get a little bit of this residue because some of the glue came. We used good old Elmer's glue to attach her. Now, I was thinking, oh, I see that maybe pearls around the outside. I'm a pearl girl. I don't know about you guys, but I am. I just want to make sure all the edges are nice and tight. I'm just getting a little of that residue off the edge. And I think it's good. I think it's good. Yep. So I have these vintage pearls. They're trim thingies. And I want to see what, if we lay them on, let's see what they look like. You're on a string. The only bad thing is you probably have to cut the string at some point, and then you know what happens. They all go, you know,
Oh, yeah.
they all go flying. So where's our ends here? So we got
So,
3 different strings. Oh,
Nikki says acetone is great, and then you don't want to use paint underneath. And she likes the pearls.
you like the pearls? Me too. They're pretty.
Yes, I love pearls.
I do too. I'm a sucker for them.
I know.
Let's lay it down and see what is going on. See, I've not opened this package, and it's like all connected here at the end with each individual string tied in a knot. Well, okay, so if I pull one, it's coming loose. Uh-oh, to a point. And then not. Okay. I have these little charms, but I don't know. I think they might take away from the beauty of the box itself. So I'm kind of leaning against that. They were off an old paparazzi piece. Ooh. No. Ooh. Ah, man. Pretty, pretty. Oh my goodness. I love that. I do. Miriam's here.
Oh, hey, Miriam.
All right,
Thank
let's
you
go.
for joining us. We're so glad to have you.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it. How do you think I should attach those? Would B7000 be enough to hold it, or do I need to go to a thicker glue? You know what I'm saying? Like a super glue or one of these. Quick grip. I love me some quick grip, but this stuff doesn't come out the best. Like it comes out really. Put the blame. Thanks, Miriam, for sprinkling. Catching a few comments. Thank you. A quick grip, maybe. What's this one? Because you don't want it to like. I like the quick grip because it does have the ability to grab really quick on there, but it's not coming out right. I hate that. It gets glommy and then it wants to like stick in there. It's just look. Oh, and then it comes out too fast if you squeeze it too hard. Oh boy, we may have to switch horses and do something else. Now I've already got it on there. Oh, where's my lid? Where's my lid? It just comes out so globby. It doesn't come out thin enough.
Nikki says thick and quick.
I don't know where my lid went, y'all. I just had that little booger. I hate that.
I know.
Where'd you go? Oh, there it is.
It ends up right in front of you.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, they just would have bit me. It was a snake. I would have been like, oh. Maybe we can just do the dots here. Let's just do dots quick up this side and see how we do. Do. Okay. Oh, so pretty. Roll. We'll just get a little roll going here. And then you want to clean off the excess because, you know, you might have a little too much. I just did my nails, so that'll be good.
Yeah.
That'll be good. I'm going to push them over to the edge where they belong. So they're kind of asymmetrical. I'll line up there real nicely. Left a little bit of edge because I got to come all the way around the box, right? So we got to meet up on this end. Get that excess glue off. How are we doing on time, Donna?
You have about 9 minutes.
Okay. Thank you.
It's really pretty.
Woo. Got that little string hanging. That's okay. All right, you guys. Stay on there. Okay. She's a winter wonderland out my window.
Uh,
And then the wonderland part is I wonder why I live here.
I don't think I could do it. I'm so used to the warm weather that I don't think I can do it cold. I don't think I can do it.
Go out there and I'm like, ugh.
My husband was working up north, about an hour and a half from us this weekend.
Oh.
And when he got up there, it was like 13 degrees. Oh no, I can't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're in the 60s. Maybe
Oh, you are?
get to upper 50s at night, but yeah.
Oh, that's still pretty. That's, you know, it'll definitely need a sweatshirt or whatever.
Yeah, you need a sweater and stuff, but yeah.
Not like here, though.
No, like we don't have like really heavy jackets here.
No. My aunt, where does my aunt live? She lives in Arizona. I'm trying to think of where she's at, though. Is she Apache Junction? I can't remember.
Oh, there is Apache Junction.
I think that's where she's at.
That's east, probably about 45 minutes from me.
Or is she Mesa? I cannot remember. She loves it there. They just move permanently from here down there and they don't come back and forth now. They just stay there.
Oh, do they?
They love it.
Well, if you ever come visit her, let me know.
Yes.
Together for sure.
I was down there for a softball tournament with my daughter a few years back, and I loved it. I loved it there. It was in the spring. It was in March, and it was windy and cold. And like one of the umpires that was at the tournament, he's like, "It's never windy here. I don't know if you brought it with you from South Dakota, but it's just not." I said, "What?" He goes, "No," and it was like windy. I'm like, "Really? That's weird."
Yeah. Well, we get a little wind in March and April. But,
yeah.
You know.
We were right by off the mountains.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we could have cooler days in March and April, you know. But
oh, for sure.
Most of the time it's warming up for summer.
She's like, I'm just so glad it cooled down because now we can go outside. Okay, let's put one more side. We're getting her done. We're getting her done. We'll keep losing that lid, y'all. You said vintage pearls. I'm glad I picked them up. They might come in kind of handy for all the things.
Oh, yeah.
Little crafting pearls. There's all kinds of different ones. Do not want
Let
that.
me give my little spiel here. So, any new viewers, this is Angela with Midwest Angel Boutique. Please make sure you're following her. Make sure you're following me. Share us out. Comment that you shared, and you'll be entered into a drawing to win a $25 gift card from Vflex. And you can order anything you want. There's no limits or anything on it. And also, our next presenter is Bronia from the Queen Bee's Bits and Bubbles.
Yay, Bronia.
Yes. And then after that, we have Lisa from the Junk Winch and Jamie from Grey Ducks Crafts and Creations. And then I will be last. And at the end of my segment, I will be doing the drawing. Also, if you see closed captions at the bottom of your screen, if you're on Facebook, tap your screen, click those three little dots on the bottom, and then you can see a little line there. There's a list of stuff. You can turn off captions there. Just letting everyone know. I know those get in the way.
Yeah. Then you can't really see see comments and all the things.
Yeah.
Want to get the rest of this. What is this? Little piece of, oh, here, I can use this piece of cardboard maybe. There's like a little residue. You know, you always get a little too much glue, but I'm just going to push it back.
Yeah.
This little piece of cardboard. That's the name of the game, right? The imperfections are sometimes what make it the best. So I encourage you guys all to see if you can hunt down some of these cigar boxes and let your imaginations go crazy, because it's only limited by your brain, really. I mean, there's countless possibilities. Now we have to cut this little boy off right here. Maybe. Yeah, I should use this one. And then I got to get that. Oh. Oh, yep, there's they go flying as soon as you cut it. Ping, there it goes. And then I got to cut this little string because that was the end. Ooh, loving it. Oops. Uh-oh. Let's put you over there so you don't go rolly. You do have a little bit of playtime with that glue to kind of, it does quick grip, but you have a little bit of playtime to kind of put it where you want it.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Great job, Angela.
Thank you. I love the pearls on there. It really adds to it. Now, this doesn't have, it just has a little indentation where you open it. I am going to leave this label, aged 2 years. I'm going to leave that on there. I might paint the bottom, take my shims out, because there's always those shimmies in there.
Yeah.
Edges, we don't need those. I might paint it silver or maybe gold on the bottom. I don't know. Metallic, of course. Yeah. To give it that little extra something, something.
Shonda says it's beautiful.
Thank you.
Lisa says her sister works across from a cigar store and she gets them for $2 each.
Well, that's not bad either. If you have to pay for them, that's not terrible, I don't think.
Yeah.
Here they're free usually. They don't ever charge me. But I mean, $2 isn't bad. What's really cool is if you can get a hold of those wine display boxes. Now, the big wood ones.
Which ones are those?
Gift boxes. Usually around Christmas time, they keep those and use them to make up gift boxes type things. you know, to sell, but sometimes you can get lucky and you can get a great big one or a silverware chest. You can get those pretty cheap sometimes at the thrift stores. Those work great too. They're much bigger. I had one over there and I was thinking about doing it. And I was like, I'm going to do the small one. So a silverware chest, just pull all the stuff out of it and then you can make another big custom box. Oh, it looks like it's noon.
Yep, but we need to add Bronya. It looks like she might be.
Yay. Oh, I got to
Hey,
try to get
Angela, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, you have a great day.
Thank you. All right. We'll see you guys over at Bronya's. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye, Bronya.
Let's see how to get back.
Okay, we're waiting a second. There she
I am.
is.
I'm sorry.
You're okay. You're good. Welcome in, everybody. This is Bronya from the Queen Bee's Bits and Baubles.
Hello,
She's
everyone.
Center, yes. And so a couple of things. We are doing a gift card. So you need to follow both of us. You need to share this out. You need to comment that you've shared. And you will be entered into a drawing at the end of this event for a $25 gift card from Vflex. So please consider that and let me know that you did all the things and I will get you into the wheel. So I'm going to put Bronya solo so she can get started. There you go, Bronya.
Oh, awesome. There I am. Ooh, don't come too close. I'm still getting over the flu. So,
Oh,
I know. Ick. Pretty mild version compared to what other people have suffered, but still, I feel like I'm still a little off. So I am happy to bring you a fun gift idea. These trays that are every which where. You can use them for charcuterie. You can use them as what we're going to do today, one of those accent trays for your ottoman. And then you plop that on the ottoman and it kind of creates a table space for you. And you can put candles, your wine glasses, your remote control, your phone, your charger, your doggy treats, all the important things. So this is just a thrift store recycle. There's my little Goodwill tag for $4.79. I was going to put feet on it and use it as more, as a standalone tray, but the bottom is kind of that velvety finish to it. So I thought instead of adding the feet, I'm going to leave it probably as it was intended, maybe something that you put on your ottoman, like I said, or your end table as a standalone tray because it already has a pretty fancy bottom to it. Here was the original color, kind of this cherry wood. And those of us might remember the Bombay something company in the malls that had a lot of that heavy, rich, dark wood, kind of that old world inspired decor. I think this is probably 20, 30 years old from that era. And the really well made. I kind of hate to paint over it, but we gotta do what we gotta do. It has a beautiful tongue and groove connection here, construction. So this is a nice, heavy, I don't know, cherry wood, but faux cherry wood stain. So I went ahead and did what did I use? My Deco Art? No, Folk Art Multi-Surface. The Folk Art Multi-Surface in satin and just white. Because, yes, I'm going to show you the paper here in just a second. So we're going to probably red and white stripe the outer edge. And on the inside, it's going to have our paper. And then on the outer edges, we're probably going to do red with maybe some snowflakes or ornaments hanging. And down here, we're going to recreate kind of a snowy scene that's going to extend our image. So this is probably a 3-hour project that, there's no business being in a 1-hour segment, but we're just going to give it a whirl and see how far we get. So I have rhinestones, I have stickles, I have trim, I have glitter, I have all kinds of fun things. But the star of the show is our pinup girl. So here is our lovely print for today. It's by Paper Designs. This SKU number is 0050. So pinup And on Donna's site, you'll find it's really easy to search in that little magnifying glass. Go ahead and search. You could do pinup, you could do bunny, you could do steampunk, or you can go into each individual collection. So this is paper design. And I love her because we're giving gifts, and she's sitting with some gifts. And of course, I'm actually at my crafting friend Violet's home. That's where I spend a lot of my Saturdays helping her with some things. So I left something critical at my house. But ideally, I would add a tag here to the handle, one of those old-fashioned like hang tags, and say, "Dear Santa, I am the gift," to go with our little girl. So I went ahead and did the outer edge, just one coat. It needs a second coat because you can see the red bleeding through. And I did a big swath in the middle there. So we have a nice white surface for our decoupage paper to go into, because we don't want any of the color of the cherry wood showing through our pretty rice paper. So let me blow dry that, and then we'll get that in place.
Rhonda, thank you. I did see you check it out. Thank you so much. I got you in the wheel. And Nikki, that is a perfect saying for that picture. Oh, you need to do a lamp, yes.
I was hoping Violet would come out and enjoy this, but she was feeling a little so she laid down for a little bit. And she's going to hate missing the party. So let me show you.
Thank you, Angela. Angela sprinkled. She's saying hi to you, Bronia.
Thank you. Wait, I have to show you. I have to show you. Look what else I get to do when I'm at Violet's house.
Oh, he's so cute.
So some of you got to meet Noah a month ago. This is Violet's new service dog in training. About a year and a half, almost 2 years worth of training for this little guy. But he's a big old chunk of chunk.
How old
Look at all
is
this
he?
puppy. So
How old is he, Bronia?
How old is he now? Got 4 in the very end of July. So what, 20 weeks now, I think? Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, he's expecting to be a big old boy when he's full grown. His mama was kind of petite for a female, but his dad was about 100 pounds. So he's taking after his daddy. So they're expecting him to be about 100-pounder.
Wow.
Which
you're not going to be able to lift him much longer.
No, that's why I thought I better hug him and cuddle him and hold him on my lap as much as I can, because I don't know how much longer we'll be able to do that.
Well, Nikki's saying hello to him and Violet.
Oh, thank you. I'll pass that along. And Violet wakes up.
Angela said he's so cute. He is just a
He
dog.
is. Oh my gosh. He's long and tall. But, Violet has a lot of needs. She's in a wheelchair full time. So she needs a doggy that can handle, helping her balance, helping her transfer from her wheelchair to someplace else. And sometimes she has to, like if she's in a dressing room in a store, they're not ADA compliant. And so sometimes she's got a brace on him to help her. And so you need a substantial size and strong body for that. So I'm going to go ahead and use Mod Podge Multi. This is one of my new favorite finds. Thank you, Debbie Rigg, now Debbie Lonsdale, with Studio MDAZ, for turning her world onto this Mod Podge Multi. So what's great about this, it's dishwasher safe, machine washable, indoor, outdoor, all-in-one glue sealer finish. And it comes in 2 different finishes. One is matte and the other is luster. This particular one is luster. Obviously, for Mod Podge or decoupage and getting something sealed down, you could do whatever floats your boat. But I tend to like things that are shiny. All right, so I really need my image to be centered, and I had it measured. And oh, you know what? I do still have my little lines I can see. But to get my center, I'm not going to crease this edge. I'm just going to pinch the very bottom and the very top, and then line that up with my pencil mark that I already have on my board. Okay. Great. So the fact that my white paint might extend outside my image, I'm not concerned about, because we're going to add some red. We're going to add some snow effect at the bottom. So I'm not too concerned about that. I just really want my image to be centered. So I like to put what I call a racing stripe down the center of my surface underneath where my paper is going to go. And I go top to bottom and then side to side. Oh, and then, gosh, crafting at somebody else's house. You always leave something at your house that you need. Yeah. Yeah, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
I do that all the time. I'm like, I have all my supplies in another room, and then I have like a bucket that I put everything I think I need in that bucket over into here where I do my crafting. And half the time I'm like, I gotta run to the other room. I don't have what I need. So.
Never fails. And then I don't use 300 items that I did bring, but I did need the one thing that I don't have.
Roxanne says hello.
Hello, Roxanne.
Yeah, I'm sprinkled out again. Yeah, you guys, we're doing like 2 segments at a time, so you don't really need to sprinkle us out twice. I think one's probably enough. So, like in our next segment, we have Lisa and Jamie. You could sprinkle us out for that. And then me at the end, I'm separate from everybody else because I was trying to do just 2 at a time, because last time Facebook kicked us out when we went into the third person. So I'm just doing 2 at a time right now. But I appreciate all the sprinkles we can get. Yes, I really do.
Okay. So when we decoupage, you see us all put our hands in a baggie or using a parchment. Point is, it's really best you don't want to have your skin touching your pretty decoupage paper if you can avoid it, because that will leave oil. It can tear it. It can put glitter on there, whatever was on your hand. You know, with our rice paper that Donna sells, really beautiful quality rice paper, you don't have the tearing and the bubbling and the creasing like you have with thinner papers, whether it's tissue paper, whether it's a napkin. But for those, you for sure want something between your hand and your image so you don't create friction and tear your paper. But here, this does not happen with Donna's papers, but you definitely don't want anything on your hand that you've been messing with getting on your image. Like I just did all this base coating. Last thing I'd want to have is some white paint on me, and then I think I'm smoothing down my paper, and now I've got white paint on top of my pretty paper. That would have been a disaster.
Thank you guys for the hearts.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I did also watercut the image, because here's the other one. You know, this one is pinup 0050. She has a girlfriend that came to the party, and this is the other one. If that's more your style. I almost did her too, but there was something about this kind of snowy scene, and I thought, okay, I'm doing this one. So this is how large they are. They're larger than what the A4s, I think, aren't they? Oh, it says A4. It just seemed like it was a little longer.
Those are a little larger.
Okay, but they're wonderful. So this is the other one under paper designs. This is 0052 is this pinup girl. And then the one we're using today is just the dip, kind of same feel if you like pinups, but more of a She's got the Christmas tree. She's got kind of the snowy scene behind her. I like the color combination of the red and all the white. I kind of wanted to do my snow. So I can't find Violet's baking soda, although I could probably, if she doesn't wake up to come to the rescue here, I may have to go searching. Okay, so let me give this a blow dryer. We will want to seal this, but this is still a little damp, okay, because it just sealed itself down with that first layer. I don't want to put wet on top of a wet paper because then you run into that creasing, bubbling, tearing. So let's try this and then we'll seal it. Woo! That was bound to happen. Okay, that's okay. Alrighty. Seems kind of silly to dry it and then make it wet again, but trust the process. And then I had to make sure I'm using the Mod Podge and not the white paint to seal it, okay? Separate your paint when you're done with it so you don't pick it up thinking it's sealer. Yeah, that would have been bad. Okay. So I really like this Mod Podge Multi. It's definitely a thinner consistency than all the other Mod Podges that come in those different size containers. It's definitely thinner. Which is great because sometimes Mod Podge is just too thick for what we want to use it for. And I love a product that you can buy one time and then you can use it for different different projects, different utilities in your kind of your tool belt. That way you're not buying a this and a that, just buy the one.
Yes.
Then you have more money left over for pretty paper. Yeah. So I will have to get up and find the baking soda because I wanted to share my snow recipe and technique with all of you as well. All right, so we're going to go ahead. The thought is, instead of trying to paint and blend my colors and kind of extend this, I'm going to leave this as it is. It's kind of a standalone image, but we're going to make the bottom and the top and the sides kind of all kind of work together. So that's my goal. All right, so her outfit is kind of retro, vintagey, so she's not super bright red. So I'm going to see what color red we can come up with and add some paint here. And then the bottom, we're going to make it kind of snowy. Let's see. Oh, it's a little pinky. So I brought reds and burgundies with me. So Angela was on and she did a great box. Started off its life as a cigar box and then she created a beautiful jewelry box. This is a tray, which I love the idea of making gifts. I was a seller at craft fairs and juried art shows for many years. And so I understand the pain of trying to figure out what to make and what to sell. But I think so far today, you've got a couple good ideas. So depending upon, who you're making your gift for, you can customize that paper for the jewelry box, or if it's not, even if it's a guy you're giving a gift to, maybe it's not a jewelry box. Maybe it's a box he needs to toss his keys and his change and his phone charger, just kind of a container to put stuff in. I love the idea of being able then to close it because then it doesn't look like clutter. It becomes something pretty. So I love that, Angela. So I'm mixing a brighter red and my burgundy just because neither color seemed right. And so I'm mixing those, and you know what? I wanted to add maybe a splash of black in my brush too. So I'm picking up both colors on my brush and just the bottom corner. Whoops, just the corner is going to have just a touch of black in it. And I'm hoping it's going to cover. I should have sanded this down, but you know what? It's not like it. I'm sure it had a sealer on it of some kind, but it's not a bright, shiny, like plasticky feel, like a varnish or anything. So I thought, let's just try our paint and go over it. If we're not successful, I do have chalk paint here in crimson. So if we need to do that, we can. So I'm just pouncing my paintbrush. I'm not. Yeah, okay, I think that'll work. So I like when you get a mixture of colors on your paintbrush. Let me do a little bit more here, and then I can show you what that's kind of looking like. Then it's not just one flat shade of red, okay? It kind of gives you the highlights and lowlights all at the same time. And what I'm doing is covering just the edge of my paper just a little bit with my stippling of my paintbrush here. And then it kind of makes it looks like she's popping out of the background. Okay. So I don't know if that's going to show. Yeah, a little bit. Where it's not just solid red or solid burgundy, you get depth of color. You've got a couple different colors, 3 different colors actually, working in the background. If that's not your thing and you're like, hey, I just want solid red, well, what am I going to say? Do you and do solid red. But this is just something different, a different kind of special effect that you may not have tried before. So you may look at it and say, yeah, I don't know. It just looks like it needs something. If you get to that point where you think, it just needs a little something interest here. It needs something. I don't know what it needs. It just needs something different. Try this technique. Pounce your paintbrush in a couple different colors. Try it on, the back of an Amazon package or junk mail or something before you put it on your project. Make sure that's what you like. And then see if that looks better to you. Okay. So when I say stipple, I'm painting with my paintbrush up and down like this. Could you use a sponge? You sure could. That's going to give you a different effect. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is definitely more burgundy over here. One more red. I'm not doing the bottom because we're going to be adding some snow here on the bottom. And this side ended up being a little darker, and I really do want to build up some of the red. So let me just add some of my red back in over here. Okay, I'm going to blow dry this. Because if we keep adding wet paint to wet paint, all you're going to do is get mud. And we don't want mud. We want a nice, pretty mixture of colors. So when you stipple that paint like that, it ends up going on thicker, so it's going to take longer to dry. So let's let that think about itself here for a minute. But I've got some fun glittery paints to play with. I've got stickles that we could decorate the tree, add all those accents. We've got the packages there at the bottom. We could add 3D or metallic ribbon to. See the tree? It's got lots of opportunity for adding stickles and rhinestones to really snazz up her tree. And then I did pull out a couple different blingy trims. So this is more of a champagne color, which I thought might be pretty with her instead of a bright gold. And then I also brought out like I said, I bring 300 crafting items, and the one thing I didn't bring is the one thing I need. Is this gold with the white or the clear, and then this one that's more champagne. So this is going to outline the whole inside of the tray. So yes, is this like a 3-hour project that, yeah, I did. I probably overcommitted and, underestimated, but I can't help myself. Okay.
Nikki's saying she's not able to see much of your project.
Oh, hang on here. Oh, I can see that. Hang on.
So yeah, maybe push it down a little.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah, that's better.
Much better. Okay.
And Marcella's here. She says, hello, everyone. Welcome in.
Let's see. What is here?
Nikki, are you talking to me? I did have my mic off.
Okay, so I'm adding more white to the mix here. Oops. This is more of the multi-surface. We're going to add this to the bottom.
We can.
Because we're going to build up like she's sitting in a snowdrift.
Angela is saying hello to everyone from West Angel Boutique. So let me just let everybody know, if you follow both of us, if you share us out, if you comment that you shared, that way I know that you did. You'll be entered into the wheel for a $25 gift card at the end of the event. I will be doing that at the end of my segment today. You have a ringer going, Bronia?
That is Violet's phone that's out here.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I'm going to share my snow technique with you.
Okay.
So I use 3 things to make snow. So it could be any white paint, any of the thicker Mod Podges. So do not use your your multi-surface because that's a much thinner. You really want something that's got some body to it because we want to add some texture to our snow. We don't want it to be flat. We want it to be thicker snow. And then the third item I use to make snow is baking soda. You can use cornstarch, baking soda or cornstarch. I find they both work really well. And it's really the finished texture is what will make or break your snow project. So let me just grab some. And this is coming out on my plate at the same time. Okay, so what I have found works best, I will go ahead and get the Mod Podge and the white paint on my brush and kind of swirl it around. And then when I get it swirled, oh, can you see? Yeah. Then I pick up some of the baking soda. Can you see it's really thick and chunky on my brush? And now I'm going to pounce.
That's so cool.
So the key is if you don't have the right combination of paint to Mod Podge to baking soda, it's not going to be thick. So if it goes on, it's too thin, go ahead and do another layer. Increase how much baking soda you add to your mixture. Oh, I have some undried paint here, so now I've got pink snow. It's probably not as bad as yellow snow, but we do not want pink snow either. That's the thing with these kind of texturing techniques. By the nature of being textured, obviously they're thicker in some areas, so that it's not like you're painting this on. It resembles the snow tech, but I think it's a prettier, softer, more realistic snow. Snow tech for me was gloppy and chunky, and I thought hard to work with. So this I find is much easier once you get the kind of the right consistency on your paintbrush. I find it to be much easier to work with. So here, all I'm doing is stippling, moving my paintbrush, keeping it vertical, just moving it. Yeah, that's going to be pretty because then we're going to add glitter to it. So we'll go ahead and get this bottom part glittered so you can see where we're headed with that. You can see we have pink entering the picture. We have oops because I didn't get my paint dry. No worries, because we're going to go right over it and then it'll disappear. Okay. But I do want to show you, and it might be easier to see because you've got some of the pink to contrast the white. But you can hopefully see the texture. Is that texture showing up for you? Hopefully you can see the texture and that it's not just flat white. Okay, let me get my pink off my paintbrush here. Okay, white paint, Mod Podge, kind of mix that on my brush, tap it into the baking soda, tap, 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 and it covers all that pink like magic. What I like about the stipple technique is that it also gives you kind of a soft, feathery edge. It's not like you're brushing it on, okay, because that'll put it on in a too thin of a layer. But when you stipple like this, it gives the edges a nice soft, kind of that snowdrift look.
So Nikki wrote out the recipe here, and you can screenshot it so that you have it. She keeps it in the refrigerator for about a week, and sometimes she adds diamond dust or glitter.
Yeah, we're adding glitter to the top.
Yep. And she says you can also, the heat gun will make it poof up. Marcella says that she uses both methods. She uses Snow Tex for more clumps and the other for a smoother look.
So while it's still wet, I am sprinkling on my favorite snowy glitter. And it came originally from Joanne, who, of course, we've lost Joanne.
Yeah.
But it is a clear and a silver and a like a ultra fine holographic mixture. So I have recreated that myself. So it's clear, and you can get the clear from all over. Even Walmart sells clear glitter. Then, oh my goodness, I don't think I brought it. My apologies. Look for, and Hobby Lobby has these on sale periodically. It's the ultra fine glitter. I buy a tube of silver and the holographic, I think it's like Snowdrift or Snow something, that gives you the white with the holographic, the iridescent, like purples and greens and blues. I mix all of that in my old container, and you can see it gives it a really pretty shimmery snowy without being overly glittered. Okay, it doesn't add too much. So let me get that sprinkled out into my trash. Okay, so remember we just had dark around the bottom and the edges. Now we have textured and glistened snow. So if you could see it up close, you would see that it's not just painted white on there, okay? It is textured. It really gives it a really pretty snowy effect. If it ends up that you're like, oh shoot, I forgot to put it on while it was wet, just get your brush in the Mod Podge again, gently go back over it to make it wet, and then do your glitter, okay? Because there's a couple spots on here that are not glittered. I'm going to keep moving for today, but I can always go back, add a little bit of Mod Podge, re-sprinkle, re-glittered, and you're good to go. But you can see how she's coming along. Okay, our little dear Santa, I am the gift. There she is. All right. So we have some, I want to get more red in the top here. I don't have a way to see what time it is. How am I doing on time?
You have about 22 minutes.
Ah! That's never enough time when we're together, is it? No. Never is enough time. Okay. I'm rushing through because I definitely wanted to share my snow technique with you. And where's the other? I think that might be her blood sugar thingy going off. Okay. And this little sweetie is, I'm not used to having to look under my feet for a dog. So Angela has her little doglets, her little Chihuahua and her little Yorkie. I have a lap dog as well. And she's 110-pound Great Pyrenees. So I'm not used to having to look under my feet that I don't step on a little something. But here at Violet's house, I have to not step on the puppy. And he's laying here with me. He's darling. All right, let's see if we can add some more red to this. Because as I'm thinking through, I've got some fun stencils here. So I thought we could add some stencils, some ornaments hanging from the top, or some snowflakes. Ooh, yeah, see if we can add some more red. Oops. Yeah, I think that's it. I do like that deeper burgundy, but it's almost too dark. Key to stippling is keeping your brush vertical and then keep it moving. And then kind of keep going over where you just were to help kind of blend it out a little bit more.
Hello,
I like
Miriam.
stippling, it's kind of fun.
Welcome in. We have Bronia right now as our presenter.
Okay. Adding a little bit more black and a little more burgundy back into the mix. But I am liking the brighter red because it really makes her little kind of her little sassy Santa outfit she's got on. I think it kind of brings that out. I don't think we'll get today to get to stripe the outer edge, but it was going to be the red and kind of this burgundy and white stripe edge to the top and sides of our tray.
It's going to be really pretty.
I thought it would be fun. Thank you. Something a little bit different. Sometimes when we get older, you know, I don't decorate Christmas for my son anymore. So we can decorate, you know, what we want.
Kimberly's Vintage Treasure is here. Hello,
Hello,
Kimberly.
Kimberly.
So just to let you guys know that if you're following both of us, you share us out and comment to let us know you shared. You'll get entered into a drawing at the end of this event for a $25 gift card. So please consider that. And once you let me know, I'll add your name to the wheel. I will be doing that after my segment today. Kimberly says that's gorgeous.
You? I've got a puppy here being a puppy.
Oh, yeah.
Where's all your toys? Huh? Little Noah, where's your toys? Oh, thank you. That's one of the jobs he'll have for Violet is if she drops something that he picks it up and brings it to her. So he's very good about picking things up off the floor. Okay, so that's a far cry from where we started, right? We got our kind of red and burgundy shadowing on the sides. See, that brighter red just really makes your little outfit pop. Okay, so let me get this a quick blow dry. I have a couple fun stencils, so we can either have some snow coming in, or we have some kind of vintage style ornaments that we can have hanging from the top. Ah, the glitter's flowing. It's snowing. Okay. Oops. All right. So we have some pretty snowflakes we can do. And then this size ornament might be too big on here. But look at this cute little die I found in my stash. So we might go ahead and cover this with snowflakes or with ornaments. What do we think here? Kind of thinking snowflakes. Only because I think we have a lot going on already to introduce ornaments. So here's vintage ornaments. And then here is my beloved Teeny Special and Teeny Stencil Pollock. This fun all over snowflake pattern. How about if we add the snowflakes?
I think snowflakes will be fun. Thank you for sprinkling, Kimberly. I'm going to put you on the wheel.
Okay. So, yep, I do think we need. Yeah, I do think we do. We do. Okay, so I have my silver. I brought silver metallic for my snowflakes because she's very silvery. And I like silver or white or maybe a pale blue snowflake. That's just kind of goober that I am. Okay. Ooh. Oh, let me get my stencil or my sprinkle back covered. Oh no, where is my sponge? Did my baby take it? Hold on, folks. I have to grab another sponge. Did you take baby's sponge?
He's being a stinker, huh?
You can't always blame it on the puppy, but okay.
We have to put everything up for my dog. He gets everything and starts chewing it.
Ah, well, that's the problem with this puppy phase. I haven't had a puppy in 10 years, so
Yeah.
I kind of forgot how.
Well, mine should
puppy
be
proof.
leaving the puppy stage here soon. He's like 1.5 years. Well, he'll be 2 years in January. So no,
Okay.
he's more than 1.5 years. So I don't know. Like all of a sudden, I think he's ended up with some anxiety. So when we leave, he starts grabbing stuff and chewing it. And
yeah. Yes.
so we're dealing with that right now.
Separation anxiety for sure.
Yeah.
So those of you that have watched me before know I stencil with sponges. I prefer this to the brushes, and so I just tap, tap, tap. You want to do a really light touch at first with just a little bit of your paint, just like when you stencil and you offload your brush to the side or on paper towel or something. I'm still offloading, so I don't have my sponge full of paint. I'm doing just a real light touch, and I'm going over my paper as well. We're just acting like that paper is just kind of part of the background surface. It doesn't have a start-stop point. And then when you add something fun, something stencil perhaps, go ahead and go over the edge of your paper a little bit. That helps the eye look like it's one design. It doesn't have a start-stop hard edge to it. Are you getting into mischief? Little puppers? And I always love the big reveal when you stencil and you pull your stencil up to see what you have. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Let's bring that close. This tray I didn't think was that big, but now that I'm trying to manhandle it to get it to you, I'm happy with that. I love having the snowflakes on there. And they're silver. metallic silver. So they do catch the light a little bit. That was fun. We need more snowflakes. So I'm going to move over here because if I put it over here, I'm going to smear the wet paint. So we're going to move over here for now. Then we'll have to give it a blow dry so we can continue stenciling. But these snowflakes could also get accented with stickles, tiny rhinestones. You know, your possibilities to embellish your projects are endless. So that's why I like adding that extra element. You know, you could, if you had modeling paste. Donna, do you have the modeling paste, the Pinterest modeling paste? You could stencil your snowflakes with modeling paste and give it that dimension. That would be fun.
Yeah, I don't have that right now. I'm still trying to build up my stock, you know. With
It's hard to know what to carry. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So Kimberly has a puppy too, and they are eating into everything.
Oh gosh.
Miriam says her sister's dog is the same way. She started giving him CBD gummies for dogs. It helped a lot.
Yeah.
Really. I might have to get that.
What are you doing?
He loves it, but she may have misplaced her glasses or something. Oh, you guys. It's a beautiful project.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's great fun. Donna showcased these couple pinup girls to her affiliates, gosh, I don't know, a month or so ago. And I'm like, why do I not have that? And I know what I'm doing in December. So I'm like, okay, ding, ding, ding. Project decided.
Yeah.
So keep in mind, this tray started off this cherry wood color, as you see around the base here. Everything was that cherry wood color, even the sides, everything. So we painted and just took it from a boring kind of tray. And how fun would that be to have this on your ottoman and have a candle on it? Or you could actually set it up like this on display. You don't have to actually have it flat with anything covering your gorgeousness. You could have this. I think that would be great fun to just have leaning in your family room or your kitchen. And then when you're ready to serve wine, go ahead, put your wine, cheese, whatever, and then serve your guest on something super fun.
Exactly. That would be so
We
fun.
want to get this to blow dry because I want to continue the snowflakes. Anytime you stencil, how are we doing on time, Donna? Do I have time?
You have about 2 minutes.
So I keep on hand, little thin brushes. So if I had an oops with my stencil, I did have a little bleeding here just because I feel rushed to get as much done for you as I can. But if you have an oops on your stencil and it went out and under, it was bleeding under your stencil, you can, with a really thin brush, go back and kind of smooth out those edges. Or truly, when this is dry, I'm going to be coming back with my silver stickles and re-outline some of the snowflakes. So a lot of times you can kind of cover up any of those little oopsies that you have. So point is, do not despair. So let's get some more blow dry here, and then we can do more snowflakes. Okay. All righty. Where is... I'm just going to wipe off some of my excess paint that I have on my stencil.
Miriam says, modeling paste is amazing. She especially loves that you can tint it with pigment powders. Yeah.
I have not worked with that yet. I've used those little tubs of spackle from Dollar Tree with thicker stencils. Now this stencil, as you can see, this is really detailed. I would not do modeling paste on something that's got such tiny little spaces in it because I think it might clog and not give you those nice crisp lines. but definitely experiment and play like on the back of your Amazon package or something and see if you like it before you apply it to your project is always my suggestion.
Yeah, it's a good tip.
All right, so now we're going back. But I did get my order from Donna. It's got foils, and then I do have some fun plans for foils. I know we want all the fun stuff, don't we? I need more time, more money, and more space.
Exactly. I keep saying there's not enough time during the day to get everything done I want to do.
No. Well, I'm a
It
couple
keeps
years
saying,
out from retirement, so that's my goal when I'm retired is.
believe me, you still won't have enough time.
Oh, no, I'm sure not, because I want to work with I won't be able to use my Pyrenees at that point because she'll be too old, but I will get a new puppy, probably a Labrador, like our sweet little Noah here. And I want to do therapy work. We have, I'm in a suburb of St. Louis, Missouri, and we have a federal cemetery here. Looks like Arlington, the way the Braves are all marked, but attached to that is a veterans hospital and rehab center. And so I would love to have a labbie that I could train to do therapy work and go visit the veterans that are at the hospital and then at the rehab. So besides from crafting, I have that mission I'd like to do as well. So I'm going over the paper too. I have my little snowflakes that are coming up. So don't let the edge of your paper be the edge of your design. Ignore where that paper started and stopped and put some of your snowflakes on top. And that makes it look like it's all just intended. It's all part of it.
Wow, that
So
is beautiful.
I don't know if the metallic shows up, but it definitely is a metallic.
Bronia, that is just gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. So I
I
did want to accent too the trim, kind of her marabou trim over her neckline and around here in her hat with the same glitter that I have down here. So I'm not going to use my snow texture because I don't want it to be textured, but I am just going to Mod Podge here and add that, or I may even go ahead and splurge and do diamond dust because it's not like you're really going to have to handle this and all. Something like this, I don't know that I'd want to serve anything on it. I probably would just have this on display like this and maybe have a fun little sparkling snowy, fun Christmas candle in front of it.
Yeah. Those snowflakes really did that. It really did.
That's one of my all-time favorite stencils, and it was probably a whole $1.50 from, Temu.
Wow.
But I love snowflakes, period, all day, every day anyway. But because I think they're artistically just beautiful. But look around the stencils you have. This came from Hobby Lobby. It's a set from Hobby Lobby. And look at the little snowflakes inside the ornaments. Use those. It doesn't have to be this one. Look through your stash of stencils and say, what do I have? What little element do I already have that I could add to something like this and kind of, take it up a notch?
Right.
We all, Donna's folks, we all tend to like boutique worthy crafting. And I love when you can find those special elements that maybe somebody else wouldn't have thought of and you add it to your project.
Yes. It's beautiful. Lisa says stunning.
Oh, thank you.
Loves it.
Thank you. I appreciate the kind words.
Nikki did mention that she uses the Fast and Final spackle by DAP. It's real lightweight.
Oh, okay.
So that's an FYI for anybody.
I will look into that because I have their modeling clay or their fast dry clay. Is that the same thing?
I want to thank you so much, Bronia, for joining us today. You did a lovely project.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, I'm just so glad. Thank you.
I was a brand spanking new creator when Donna had me join as an affiliate. So I'm forever grateful to Donna for that opportunity.
You're welcome. I'm so glad to have you. So everyone, you'll have to refresh your screen, and then we're going to be on with Lisa. So we're going to go off this stream and then head into a new stream. Geez, and she's already over there waiting for me. So we will see you
Okay.
all in the
Thank
next
you all.
one. Thank you.